All right, so sleepy Joe Biden. God, he's been the sleepiest president ever in the history of presidents. And but somebody doing the work. He's asleep, but somebody doing the work on his behalf. So what did Joe Biden do this week? Joe Biden put together a measure that's going to go into effect May 1st, you all. And this is what it's going to do. It's going to make those who have better credit pay an extra monthly fee to subsidize people that got works credit. All right, so T.Y., lay that out. You have the article. Let everybody hear what it's all about.
Yeah, so the Biden administration is attempting to punish people who have paid their bills on time. So the Federal Housing Finance Agency is set to take effect on May 1st. The new Biden-enforced federal rule will levy an additional fee on those with higher credit scores in an effort to subsidize those with riskier credit scores looking to purchase a house.
That's crazy.
It is.
It's crazy. So all that is, you all, is the subprime mortgage coming back in another form. So the subprime, if you ought to know that, in 2008, people, when the foreclosure crisis in America was created, because in the 2000s, in the late 90s and the mid 90s, they had given people homes that they knew could not afford these homes. But they did that because the banks were taking these mortgages and wrapping them up into securities and derivatives and selling them and putting pension funds in them and then selling them on to the free market around the world, and it ended up bankrupting many parts of the world, you all, because our subprime mortgage was sold as good investments, because in other parts of the world they would say like, yeah, folks are going to keep their homes. But if you got a bad mortgage, whether you want to keep it or not, you are not going to be able to keep it. In other words, if you got a adjustable rate mortgage, but you had a fixed rate job, how are you going to be able to keep it when your mortgage addressed? Right. And they knew this all the time. So in this case, so let's say all of us here who have a decent credit score, 680 or above. 680, and y'all, this ain't just white folks. A whole lot of black folks got 680 or above. That means they getting ready to pay every month more to subsidize the people that have less credit. So the first mind would take, your logical, critical thinking, righteous mind would say, why are we playing down the people that need to come up?
Right.
Why are we doing that? Because Biden needs voters. Y'all hear what I'm saying? And who do they always really focus on when they need something? The people that can at least afford to do things, and because they gonna go for the okie doke, feeling like we giving you something. Nah, baby. They giving you a heartache that's gonna show up later. The reason I talk about mortgage modifications now is because we fixing the mortgages that were given away in the 90s and the 2000s.
With this new, law that's being passed, is it going to impact people who already have a home, or is it just for people purchasing?
Going to get a home.
Got it.
So if you're going to get a home, it makes more sense now to have a worse credit score, right, frankly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, in this country, if you watch what legislation and policy has done over the years, if you're in the middle class right now, you're getting reamed at a level that makes no sense. It's almost would be better if you were poor.
Right.
Yeah.
You would get more resources, more freer stuff, and you would pay less, right? If you're in the middle class. So essentially, this is going to wipe out the middle class, because it's going to hurt the middle class. Because what's going to happen? First, you got to pay this money, every single month. Secondly, if you subsidize people that don't know how to have a house, it's more than buying a house, y'all.
Yeah.
It ain't just buying a house. You got to buy all the things that come along with it and the responsibility to come along with it.
Yeah.
That means that, hear me, I know y'all here, y'all, we trying to all be tight, black, responsible people, right? All right. So it ain't only the white people that don't want to live next to somebody who can't take care of their shiggity. It's black people that don't want to live next to somebody, and I'm one of them.
And me too. Sorry.
I'm one of them.
Same.
Been there, done that.
So if you ain't got your stuff together, if you don't know how to take care of an apartment and whatever, you ain't gonna take care of a house good.
Yeah.
The Bible says you be faithful over a few things, he'll make you rule over many things. Come on, we operating in reverse. So here on the AC Green Show, we don't play those political games, because that's all that is a political game. I want you all to call me, and I want you to tell me what you think about this. 773-928-9230, 773-928-9230, 773-928-9230, 773-928-9230. Live on there. Let's talk about this, everybody. It's the AC Green Show. It is. So 1063.